I felt like I flourished after that. I felt like everything that I was holding myself back from, it just started to come to me just because I had my habits changing and my lifestyle was just changed as a 360. Sometimes we hit a stage in our life where we just like, I need to change things up. I need to make a shift because the way things are going right now is not how I envisioned it. And I was there a few years ago. I was just stuck. I was like, you know what? Every day is the same. Everything's just like feeling like so repetitive. If you felt that before, let me know down in the comments if you felt that recently or if you felt it in the past before. And when I felt that, I was like, you know what? I need to make a shift. And the first thing I did was I started to shift my morning routine. I started to try different things out because you hear people talking about it. You hear people saying that they do X, Y, and Z, and you like, that won't work for me, man. That's not going to work. But I stepped out of my comfort zone and I started to try some new things. And changing my morning routine really helped me. Before I shift my routine, like my days had no structure at all. Like I used to just go with the wind. I used to do whatever came to me. I didn't have any like foundation as to how my day is going to go, or I had no intentions at all. So I lay in bed for hours at a time, just sitting there on my phone when I wake up, wouldn't get up and do anything. And this went on for a long time and I didn't pay it any mind during it because it was just so normal to me. And in doing that, I was affecting myself and it didn't really yield me the results that I wanted. I know I said I was going to do things and this wasn't helping me get there. But one day I just got so fed up. I was like, you know what? This is not working for me. This is not how I envision my life to be. This is not how I want my days to be. I want to be that productive individual. I want to be that successful individual that I've always envisioned myself being and that I know I can be. I know I have the potential to do it. I'm just not doing it. I need to change things up. So the first thing I started to do, I started to wake up early and I started to meditate. It took a little while. It took me a while to get there. But next thing you know, it became natural to me, it became a habit. It became something that was a part of my life. Meditating allowed me to have more clarity and more direction as to how my day is going to go, as to how I'm going to gauge things, just to clear my mind of all the clutter, just help me relax and get my day started out with a clean slate. I started to read books and remove the electronics because when I read books in the morning, I noticed that my mind was more sharper and it was more absorbent to the information that I was reading because I had a clear mind. After I meditate, I'm just relaxed a little bit. My mind is clear. I haven't got indulged into electronics. I haven't indulged into the social world. So I'll go ahead and read something that's going to be beneficial for me, whether it was something I was working on at that moment or just something I wanted to learn that was new in my life. So I started to pick up a lot of books. I started to read a lot, whether that was an audio book or just reading it on the physical form. Along with reading and meditating, I picked up a clean eating habit. I changed up how I ate. I changed up knocked out beef, knocked out pork, just cut it out completely. And doing that, it gave me a lot more energy. I felt more fulfilled. I didn't feel sluggish. I felt like I had the energy that my body needed for it to supercharge, for it to continue moving with the stress of the day, with the struggles of the day that we go through, whether it's mental or physical. These things help me do that because I started to intake more greens. I started to intake more healthy proteins and better carbs and all these things that's going to help me get the energy that I need and not really make me feel sluggish. And I know I mentioned earlier about starting your day with intention. And the way that I did this was I always wrote down my goals the night before. My goals, my to-do list, what's on my list to do tomorrow. If you've heard any of my other videos, I talked about setting up those small goals that's going to lead to your bigger goals. So I started thinking, what can I do tomorrow that's going to help me get to the bigger goal that I have planned for this month, even this year? I started to think of the small things that I could do every single day. How can I show up for myself every single day? That was the top question on my mind when I'm writing down my goals and my to-do list. And all of these small things that I did, it may not sound like a lot, but they helped me so much. It helped me become the person I need to be to quit my job. I quit my job and I felt like I flourished after that. I felt like everything that I was holding myself back from, it just started to come to me just because I had my habits changing and my lifestyle was just changed as a 360. So if you're thinking about it, I need to change some things up. Try with your morning routine. What things are you doing? Maybe you want to use some of the things that I mentioned here today. Feel free to do those things because at the end of the day, time is going to pass by. Think about the best way for you to make it count for yourself that's going to help you get to become that person that you've always envisioned, because we always had this thing in our head. We always envision it, but we never really accomplish it most of the time because we're so much in our old ways. We're still stuck to the things that we're used to. So get out of your own way. Try a new habit. Try something a little bit different. Try something that you've always wanted to try, but you've been opposed to it. Give it a shot and see if it's going to help you. Give it a try for a whole week or 2 weeks and see how your life changes, see how your body changes, and let me know how it goes for you. Let me know down in the comments right now how your morning routine is and how it helps you if you've changed it. And I want to hear about those results. I want to see you later. Remember, everybody has greatness within, even you.